Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy MB, ready to do the daily breakdown of the S&P 500 on the futures market. Today is Thursday, April 11th, 2024, and this is going to be kind of a quick video. I feel like there was only one, maybe two quality steps you could have taken. Obviously, we had this giant move to the upside, but from a technical analysis standpoint, I didn't really find any real reason to be buying in here. I didn't see any patterns or plays developing, so I don't have anything in here other than, it being an uptrend. You could have just bought anywhere in here and it would have worked out in your favor. But all right, so I'm going to start with pre-market. There was news at 7:30. We had PPI, and obviously the market reacted really well. We formed a little support zone here, and we started to continue to going up to the upside before rejecting this pivot point. And this was an area of interest to me as well. It was yesterday's spot where we couldn't get above, right around 27. So we were really close to this area, and so whenever we got rejected and then bounced off of this same support level, I was actually looking to see if we would break below this and then retest it. And then I noticed that we formed this bull flag, so I ended up getting short right here at 04.5. And unfortunately, I got stopped out. I did see this move coming. I knew that I was getting in early and that we could go up, and I should have waited, but I just wanted to anticipate us breaking below here. So it sucks, but I get stopped out, and then, of course, literally in the next 5 minutes, we ended up breaking below it. So I really wanted to see us retested, but we never got that, unfortunately. We just went all the way down to this demand zone. And then this demand zone was kind of hard to find. Obviously we broke below it during pre-market. We held up initially, which was nice, but then at the news event, we broke way below it. And so buying right here really wasn't ideal because you didn't know if it was going to bounce at 81 or come all the way down here to 73. So that's an 8-point window. So didn't take long there, but got this level from this level where we bounced yesterday. So anyways, we bounced there. This level didn't act as resistance. So once we broke above that, that was our indication, okay, hey, this is not acting as resistance. Let's look for some longs. But whenever we pumped up, we consolidated sideways. So I guess you could have bought in here. It's basically like a sideways bull flag. That would have been a good spot, but it just wasn't ideal or optimal for me to catch. So this is probably the only time I felt like you could have bought. And then from there, it was basically a bull flag. So that's the move. It's completed up here. But this is whenever I noticed that we started forming that manipulation pattern again. It was on the 1 minute, and so I sent it to my team, and there's two types of these patterns. You've got the distribution schematic number 1 and then number 2. And so I was actually thinking that this was going to play out because it looked like this played out in the morning. But this one, it was the one that ended up playing out. And so I was looking for us to make a new high. I wanted us to get above this level to take a high, but we stopped right here, which was this same area here. So, you can call it an inverse head and shoulders, but essentially for me, this was that distribution pattern. But it happened so late in the day. It was 15 minutes before the close that I didn't want to get chopped up because I was still looking to see if this would form a new high. But this was the play. So if you wanted to, take a risk there, you could have had your stops way up here. But it's still this pattern. But I like the other one better because, if it does make a new high, it's just like, it's a little bit more obvious. This one is like, okay, is this area going to reject or are we going to form a new high? It's kind of hard to catch in real time. So I was actually going to short it at 48, but still, that was 5 minutes before the close. And I was like, nah, I'm not trying to put a trade on this late in the day. So I didn't even take this setup. And so, like I said, I feel like there was only one really quality setup. After that, it was just kind of buy and hold and then really nothing at the end of the day. So this video turned up a little bit longer than I anticipated, but that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you tomorrow. I love you.